How are you so good is what I wanted to know, because you're the most successful Canadian player and you're so far away from where all the action is. Literally in the Royal One interview, I had like a map of Canada and I showed like where Saskatchewan was relative to like all the action. You guys are just kind of away from it. So I guess there's a bit of a local scene, but is it all just like online play? Is that where you're getting all your skill?
Yeah, it has to be all online play because besides like the locals, which actually were pretty good, but they don't exist anymore. It was basically just me playing online. I don't know where I got my skill from, but I guess it's just because I didn't stop playing my whole
Right.
childhood. Ever since I started playing, that's all I did. I played sports and stuff, but as soon as I got home from sports or school, it was just like strictly Halo. So I was playing nonstop.
Right. And that's actually one of the biggest things nowadays, too, is a lot of the best players in the world, they started from a very early age and they kept playing. You say really 5 or 6 or something, right? So your hands are barely big enough for the controller. You're already like grinding and getting good at the game. In 2011 came Halo Reach, and this was a monumental year in your career. It started with a bit of shifting around. You kicked things off as a member of Swagger Like Us with Arcanum, Dursky, and Thrust, where you placed 7th at MLG Dallas 2011, 9th at MLG Columbus. Then you moved to Quantic Fallen with Arcanum, Break, and Goofy, placing 13th. MLG Anaheim 2011, 13th again, MLG Raleigh 2011, and then you joined Warriors. And this is where things started to change dramatically, competing with Clutch, Dursky, and your first ever event with Snakebite, placing 3rd at MLG Orlando 2011, 2nd at Providence 2011, and 1st place as a member of Status Quo for the Winter Championship 2012. So a legendary duo was beginning to form here. This is akin to the likes of the Ogre Twins and Roy Box. It's the Royal 2 and Snakebite duo. Man, how did you first meet Snakebite? And just tell me about this experience at MLG Orlando. Did you guys know early on that you're going to be going places together? And I think Tony, he's going to throw up some old footage and stuff while you chat.
Um, honestly, I knew nothing about like PJ Snakebite. He didn't really know anything about me either. I know I played him, I think, once at a previous tournament. So we really had nothing to know of each other. But I was teaming with in like Clutch at the time.
Mhm.
So he tried convincing Snakebite or PJ to team with me because he had no idea. So he's like, "Come on, he's really good. Like, let's just pick him up. Let's try it." So we ended up teaming, and yeah, I guess that's kind of what started it. I had no idea what we had placed either, but I knew Snakebite was getting 5th at the time on Warriors. Like he was placing top
Right.
8 consistently, so I knew they'd be good, and I know Dursky was doing the same. So we just combined, and yeah, it ended up turning out pretty good.
Right. And I remember you brought up Clutch there, and I saw a tweet with Clutch kind of like it was like a joke, but like he was holding you like a baby with like
Yeah.
with a bottle.
And that
He
was a
says that he
picture
kind of
of
brought you
PJ
up to.
too. That's the funny part of it. It
Oh,
was he just
really?
yeah, it was actually PJ holding like
Yeah.
his nephew.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And he
Yeah.
just kind of slapped his
Yeah,
face.
so he cropped yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess Clutch wants to take a lot of the clout for it. Is that
Oh, he always says I don't know. He's like he always says I made you. I'm like all right, man. I'll let you have your glory.
right? Right. I mean, if you can't get the victory yourself, then hopefully you can help
Yeah.
somebody else. No, no shots to Clutch. But did it like instantly click with you and Snakebite then at that first event when you got third? You were like, damn, like I got to keep teaming with this guy,
Honestly, I
or
don't
late.
think it like I guess it did because I just knew how good both of us were. Like we could just
Right.
tell we were like just I don't know, our skill level was extremely high because I was still figuring out how good I was back then. Because I mean, I haven't won or I wasn't getting top 3 at because of the placings. I was getting like 8th, 9th, or whatever. So
Right.
after that event, we're like, okay. And then I don't think after even the second we got third again, correct? Yeah. We didn't know either. But I think when we made the move to status quo,
Mhm.
when we departed from Dursky and Clutch, when we went to with Flame Sword and Enable, that's when I think we wanted to just we could tell that we were really good together and we could some damage.
Right, right. And I mean, I was reading up on some trivia about the two of you, and apparently you have never placed outside of top three in Atlanta except for one event, Iron Games Atlanta in 2015. Is that true?
Yes, that's true.
Like, that's
There was
literally
one
crazy.
event. It was a rough event, but yeah.
Right. It's like, is there something that you would say, like, what is it about the two of you that makes you so strong as a duo, do you think?
I think it's just like our mindset and just the way we are. Cause we're both pretty calm. We don't freak out. And I think we just have like the same goals and like mind. We always think about the same stuff. Like whenever we talk about stuff, it's
Right.
usually he has the same not morals, but just everything we go by is pretty much the same. So when we practice, we do the same stuff. Um, he says the same thing. I don't know. We just have the same mind. I think that's exactly what it is. We just have the same goals and the same mind of what we want to do in the game and out of the game.